Do they have a blue helmet? No. What'd you do today for work?
At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Got the quick completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Akron Zips offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Back to throw, it's Young. Quick strike complete. At the 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Quick completion to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there. Now it's 4th down.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there's a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball.
Turning it on. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Young. Snags it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Akron.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, better look out! So now it's second and long. Got it in the middle, it's Crosby. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the Zips just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage. But
Turning on the Jets. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Zips.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls and fires complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking for a crease. It's Stewart. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Got a man. It's Stewart. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Young. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Walker. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
The Zips will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The give on the inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Fires to the tight end. Oh, a lot of space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space.
Touchdown, Zips! Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll give it to the back. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
On the ground, it's Curry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just a wall of defenders. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Running it to the right. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
And the Zips will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of these. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Young. Here's a heat. Snagged in the middle, it's Newell. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And you watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side.
He's going to fire deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will be marked dead just... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver...
There he goes! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Oh. Okay, I'll open it tomorrow.
And the Zips come to the line with
That's okay, I'll open it tomorrow before I leave for work. Thank you.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's
Love you too.
the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on.
You're welcome.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. A first down run on the doorstep.
Shush.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
What the hell?
Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Back's got it. Touchdown, Akron. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Whooping that ass. Hey, come here. Come here. Time passing by. Hello, guest. Welcome to my stream.
The goalpost breathing down there.
Hello, welcome. Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, Lordy. Ooh, he almost busted loose. I feel like busting loose, and I feel like touching you.
First and
or
10
whatever.
from their own 15-yard line.
All right.
They'll
Focus
give it
up.
to him
Focus.
again.
Good job blocking.
Marches way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking to throw it Young. They've got the screen set up. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Gives it on the option.
Go, boy.
Running into the open space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
What the hell are you talking about?
Never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll line up for a second down play.
He's tired.
To the running
Oh
back from the
no.
shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return.
Damn it. They're going to onside it. Well, they kicked it off. They think they can stop me? Is this what's happening? I got some bad news for you, bucko.
They'll start this drive from their own
We built for this.
35-yard line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
We're not built for this.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to
Stop.
force the ball out
Fuck,
of the
literally
defense.
touching my hand while I'm trying to play. What's wrong with you?
First down for this offense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on, Kiki. Come on. Yeah. Time to come inside. Come inside. Good girl.
To the ground with the back. Gets it past the ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
The Zips are rolling down the field.
Should have onside it, bucko.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give is to Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more.
It's over with.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games, and you expect that you perform
Zips.
well enough to do so,
Did you check my snap?
really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team
He
hasn't
went
been
off.
there until their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here for David Pollack and Jesse Paul.
Bye week. Great. Balls of fire. Duke a powerhouse? Question mark. Am I on a... No, you have Central Michigan. No, you have Central Michigan. Central Michigan. And then I got Ohio. I go to Buffalo again? Fuck me. Fuck. They hate me, dude. They fucking hate me, dude. So you got fucking... Come on, why did I go this way? Things I'll never know. Yeah, there's your schedule. Har. Your opponents have losing records. What an embarrassment for Ohio State. You pulled a fucking App State on them, brother. Damn, look at this little stretch. No Maction? Look, all these games are on Saturday. The hell? Let's see if I have any Maction. No. I have one Tuesday game. What the heck, dude? Dang, that's gonna be a fucking matchup right there, bud. Pac-12 member. Bartender. Excuse me, who? What the tarnation? No fafita. And chiles. Brennan Sorsby. Huh. Oh, great. Red Murdoch's still there. I think it's going to be like a 95 overall. That's cool. Average margin of victory. That's cool. Cool. Added them to round it out so they would have 8 games. SEC. They're gonna kill each other this year. Alright. Are you gonna